It's this hour of the Ramsey Show in the books. We'll be back with you before you know it. In the meantime, remember, there's ultimately only one way to financial peace, and that's to walk daily with the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. Have a friend or family member that needs a daily dose of Ramsey advice in their life? Let them know about the Ramsey Call of the Day podcast. It's a quick hit of advice about life and money in under 10 minutes. Check out the Ramsey Call of the Day podcast wherever you listen to podcasts.
Alrighty, Ramsey Show done for today. And after show has begun. And as we wait just a minute or so, to give people time to get into the chat if they will be joining us today. I will put some links into chat, and then we'll get going here. Schedule a free financial coaching consultation assessment. Calendly.com/coachstevemoney. You can email about anything. Yes, anything. CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com, just like it says right there. And as you can see, 314 subscribers. It needs to be 1,000 subscribers for me to get any monetization from the YouTube, including super chats, anything. Till then, you can donate to paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. Alrighty. Okay, let's get going here. It's more after the hour than normal because they do a 2-minute countdown on the replays, and so that's why it goes later than the hour. What up, Obs? Obs, you're here just in time to sing. I can start the thing. Here we go. Listen for the drum taps. Oh, wait. Forgot to turn off the fan. Be right back. Alright, fan is off. Let's see, am I centered? Close enough. Alrighty, here we go. Listen for drum taps. Like all plans, it starts with step 1. $1,000 emergency fund. Step 2, you'll pay off all your debt. Except mortgage, we do not do that yet. So pay off your consumer debt. Every one of the charges, from smallest to largest. Baby step 3 is next. Full emergency fund of expenses. Stay gazelle intensive. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach, that's why I coach, and why I host this after show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. And if you want to have financial peace, then yes, you should do Dave's baby steps. Step 4 is when you can take a breath and go less gazelle and invest. Step 5 is to save for your kids. No student loans at all for college. The 6 is to pay off your home. Step 7, build your wealth and don't keep it all yourself. And you've lived like nobody else. Now you get to live large, and now you get to give so large. His name is Dave Ramsey, and this is his plan. And I hope to meet him. I admire the man. I've messed up in my life, but these steps have made it right. That's why I coach, that's why I coach, why I host this YouTube show. If you don't like results you're getting now, you should do the baby steps. Oh yeah. And if you want to have financial peace, you should do Dave's baby steps. Trumpet, take it home. Live from Columbus, OH. It's the Ramsey Show, Aftershow show, brought to you by Tina Scher, the Queen of Sheba. Here we talk about the Ramsey Show YouTube chat and the people in it and all things financial and whatever else I want to talk about. I'm your host, Coach Steve Money. I'm a certified Ramsey Solutions financial coach, and you can schedule a free consultation assessment at calendly.com/Coach Steve Money. The link is at the top of the chat and in the video description. You can email me about anything, yes, anything, at CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com. Anything about Ramsey stuff, anything about anything on my channel, in my playlist there. You got your Ramsey stuff, you got your Oak Island, you got your video gaming, you got your computer stuff. You got your fun songs that I made, just like that one, the Baby Steps song. I do need to do a new version of it for the YouTube because it does the one that's there does not sound anywhere near as good as the one I just recorded. And let's see, you can also reach me on the Grump. That's Instagram, Coach Steve Money, no spaces. If you'd like to donate to the channel so I can make it better, that is paypal.me/Coach Steve Money. Right below me right here, as you can see. And also, it is in the, what up, AJ? It is in the top of the chat and in the video description below. AJ with a -5 today. That would be 0.5% down for fantasy mutual funds. I have not checked mine today. Did manage with the Nasdaq day yesterday. I was able to tie up Troy Story with his boomer funds, and so it's 7-7, and Kel has 2 of them, and AJ has 1, and Clay has yet to place. Alrighty, so today's Ramsey Show host on a New Year's week replay, as it will be all week. I will still be here live at 6 p.m., including on New Year's Eve, which is Friday night. I will be live, doing a little early celebrating, a little after show celebrating there. I forgot to get this ready. Need to put that on my checklist. So the hosts were Dave Ramsey, author of The Total Money Makeover and the soon-to-be-released book Baby Steps Millionaires. That comes out on January 11th. Speaking of January, that's what the next new show will be, January 3rd. January 3rd, and then the book comes out on the 11th, and then the 13th of January is the live stream that it says right there, free live stream, Building Wealth in 2022, and that will star Dave Ramsey, Rachel Cruz, and George Camel. And that's free, and that's on your, that should be just on YouTube. Should be able to get it. You can enter the email to register and stuff. I think that will just send you a reminder. They're not doing that at Ramsey Solutions. They're doing it at a church in the same city. What will you learn? You'll learn, you'll hear a lot of hot topics, from cryptocurrency to single stocks to 0% down real estate, and even how to handle the rising inflation. Learn building real wealth, learn how to build real wealth, invest and save for retirement starting now, financial safety, find out how to identify risk and build your savings so that emergencies and short-term losses are just inconveniences. The proven plan that works, discover the simple money plan that'll help you live the life you want. Spoiler alert, I think the baby steps might be involved in that. Co-hosting with, whoops, clicked it one too many times. Co-hosting with Dave today was, forgot for a second, I was looking to see what it is. King Coleman, his new book is From Paycheck to Purpose. And he is also the host of the Ken Coleman Show. That's right. Matty Bag says, "What sounds interesting, AJ? The live event." I wasn't looking right when you typed that. So and there's no telling what I said. I have no short-term memory. Yeah, a live event for Valentine's Day. They'll probably do one. Marriage and Money, or Money and Marriage event. Rachel Cruz normally, and Dr. John Deloney. So yeah, AJ, it should be cool. Especially, have you seen any of the other live events? They tend to all like have the same, basic information, but then some extra stuff that they prepare as well. Obviously, baby steps will be involved, but they might. They do try to tie it into like whatever nonsense is going on right now. Matt Daniels, thank you. Happy holidays to you, sir. Happy holiday. I can't remember the other lyrics. Oh well, I sang that one before when it was before Christmas. Let's see. Market report. As you can see, mostly down today. The Dow Jones up 0.26%. The most down, the Russell Small Cap Index 0.66. Nasdaq at 0.56%, which means, that's right, Coach Steve Money will probably not win fantasy mutual funds tomorrow. Probably not. That'll probably be a Troy Story day with his boomer funds. Let's see. S&P 500 briefly went up for a new record because it set a record yesterday, and anything above that, it's going to be a new record. It briefly did that in the morning, but then it came back down. So let's see. Earnings calendar. Who's reporting? Fuel Cell Energy on the 29th. Then next week, I don't know, this Walgreens Boots Alliance. I don't know if that's like the Walgreens, their pharmacy stores included, and that's just the name of it. Anyway, Conagra brands, Constellation brands, and I don't know what Tilray is. The most followed single stocks on the Google. Is that all down? Nope, not all down. The artist formerly known as Facebook, Meta Platforms, just about even, up just a hair. Amazon up 0.58%. I believe it was down just less than that. It was down less than that yesterday. So that one's doing some catch up there. Oh, AJ's not seen any of the live events. Yeah, so yeah, they're cool. They're cool. Have you seen the? Did you do Financial Peace University? Because they do have some recordings of the live events in Financial Peace University. But if you haven't seen any of that, you probably will enjoy it muchly. Maybe we can tailgate beforehand, AJ. Let's see what's happening around the rest of the world. We got mostly up in Europe, and that's good news. Asia, we got all up. Currencies, the US dollar is up against the euro. The Japanese yen is up against the US dollar. The US dollar is up on the British pound, love. One of the last callers was an English lass. I typed in the chat, hello, love. It's kind of like a Michael Caine thing. His voice is deeper than mine. Hello, love. I can't do Michael Caine. The US dollar up on the Canadian dollar, eh? And the US dollar is up on the Australian dollar, mate. You gotta stop that if you want some. What is that? Put another shrimp if you want some shrimp on the bobby. And our pals in crypto down, and I think I got another story about that. All of them are down today. No financial peace for AJ. Oh yeah, so you probably enjoy that. Definitely, I'll be interested to hear your take on that. Then I mean, it's not obviously it's gonna be the same advice as he gives on stuff, but the presentation it is a live show, and they are on. Generally, they are. If it does have different personalities involved, they are on stage one at a time usually. Yeah, here it is. This is from CoinDesk.com. Crypto futures see $300 million in losses after spot market drops. I don't know what the spot market means. Let's see what that is. Nearly 80% of long positions were liquidated over 24 hours. I guess that's what it means. With $90 million in losses on Bitcoin futures alone. And so, but only down 0.6 or 6.21%. Today, and as always, the crypto keeps tracking past the 4 p.m. Eastern Time close of the U.S. stock market. Let's see what else we got on that. Dropping crypto markets from Monday evening. Is there an X on that? There's not an X on that black bar. Okay. A drop in crypto markets from Monday evening, UTC, prompted almost $300 million in liquidations across several crypto futures contracts. Data from analytics tool CoinGlass showed more than 109,000 traders' positions were liquidated in the past 24 hours. That's significant if it's 109,000 saying, yeah, we got to get out of that. Bitcoin prices rose above 52,000 on Monday before tumbling by as much as 3,000 early Tuesday, causing over $94 million in liquidation. Such figures were last seen earlier this month after Bitcoin fell to as low as 41,000 from highs of around 69,000 in November. Losses due to liquidations exceeded $435 million at the time, and there's your here's your look at it. If you get lost in the weeds when somebody says different millions of numbers, especially when it's way more than you make. Like hopefully you make 435 million a year. That'd be great. Liquidations occur when an exchange forcefully closes a trader's leverage position as a safety mechanism due to partial or total loss of the trader's initial margin. They happen primarily in futures trading, which only tracks asset prices, as opposed to spot trading, where traders own the actual asset. Okay. Oh, I see. So the exchange automatically says you're out. Okay, interesting. So that's not them doing, or all of it's not them making the decision. Say, well, I'll get out. It's that they're negative. Basically, they are less than they have bought in of the crypto. Fun times. This breaking news: stock futures open flat after Dow notches fifth straight day of gains. So, but anything can happen by tomorrow morning, as we all know. This from CNBC: employers adding Roth 401k option at a fast clip. Key points: the share of 401k plans offering a Roth savings option grew to 86% in 2020, up from 75 in 2019 and 49 a decade ago, according to the Plan Sponsor Council of America. A Roth is a type of after-tax account that may yield financial benefits for savers relative to traditional pre-tax accounts. There are some roadblocks to employee use, such as automatic enrollment and the structure of 401k matching contributions. Normally what that happens is that the match has to be put into a 401k. The match cannot be put in that Roth account, but you can have both of them at the same time. Let's see, did we need any other thing here? Roth benefits, obviously you pay tax ahead of time and not on the growth. And the idea is that that's mostly going to save you money even if the taxes are higher. Even if the taxes are lower when you retire, simply because of how much more the growth will be than the contributions will be. So generally much better to be taxed on the contributions now at a lower tax rate, if that's the case, and pay more on the, or pay, I got confused. Better to pay the taxes on the Roth contributions now at a higher rate. At a lower rate. Gosh, okay, I'm gonna give up. All right. Hopefully you guys know what I'm saying. It's better, basically, generally. Some people think that because the tax rate will be higher later, you'll be losing money, but it may be a higher rate later, but you'd be paying that on less growth. All right. I think I said it right that time. Losing my mind. This is from CNBC. Wealthy investors want to own a little less of everything bubble in 2022. Key points: more millionaire investors think the economy will be stronger in 2022 than those who believe it will weaken, according to recent CNBC millionaire survey. Everybody's doing a millionaire survey. Just over half expect the S&P 500 to finish next year with a gain of at least 5%. I should hope so. 5% is not that much to shoot for. But overall, the survey of wealthy Americans finds little appetite for more risk within investment portfolios. Yeah. And I've seen this stock picture a lot where this trader is popping a bubblegum bubble. If the market is in an everything bubble, wealthy Americans are headed in 2022 saying they don't really want much more of anything. Alrighty. Yep. Also from CNBC. Thank you, CNBC, for giving me the whole show. Nasdaq poised to underperform the S&P the S&P 500 for the first time since 2016, as investors shun tech stocks, as we saw earlier here. The Nasdaq was down more than the S&P. The S&P at a high yesterday. The Nasdaq was up yesterday, quite a bit, but not. It was up more yesterday, even than the S&P went up yesterday. But which is why I won fantasy mutual funds for yesterday. But it was not back up to the high. Let's take a look. Oh, let's do 6 months. That's enough time. Okay, so the high is 16,057, and yesterday's close was 15,871, and now it's even less than that. Oh no, 15. Whoops, come on. Yeah, 15,871, and now it's even less. What? Oh, 871. That's why I was confused, because it's the same numbers except move. There we go. 15,871 on December 27th, and on December 28th, 15,781. So that's why it was confusing me. I thought it wasn't changing there. And so as you can see, though, the Nasdaq 6 months, that is up 8.63%, and year to date is 24.28. And if we compare that to the S&P, 6 months is up 11.52%, and 0.2934%. So the year overall, that's going to be more than the if it continues for the next week until Friday. I think the market's open New Year's Eve. If that continues, then of course the S&P will be outperforming the Nasdaq for the first time, as it says, since 2016. So as of Monday's close, Nasdaq was up 23% for the year, while the S&P had gained 28. There you go. The last two times the S&P 500 topped the Nasdaq composite occurred in 2016 and 2011. AJ was out. Stir fry. Had to go make the stir fry. I'll be home soon. All the stay-at-home, play-at-home, work-from-home stocks were DOA in 2021, like the pandemic didn't exist anymore. Said Jake Dollarhide. That's got to be made up. Jake Dollarhide is his name. That's interesting. CEO of Longbow Asset Management. Now, so he is in asset management. Are you going to give a guy named Dollarhide your assets to manage? That's pretty funny. All right. Sorry about that, Jake. Just playing around. All love, of course. This by Ari Levi or Levy. Could be either. For the first time in 5 years, tech investors aren't the life of the Wall Street party. That's right. 2020 winds down. The tech-heavy Nasdaq is up 23% for the year, trailing the S&P 500, which climbed 28% through Monday. The last two times the S&P topped Nasdaq occurred in 2016 and 2011. As I said, tech stocks have 4 days left to make up that difference. Now 3. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They got 3 days left to make up that difference, but the last week of the year doesn't tend to bring much news that would spur an outsized rally. Indexes were up across the board on Monday, with the S&P 500 climbing to a new record. Alrighty. And which that may change my investing strategy. Now, Dave Ramsey's investing strategy is, of course, to put 25% each in each category, small, mid, large cap, and international. On today's replay, he talked about how he recently revisited the international, since that is traditionally the suckiest, in his words, the suckiest mutual fund in everybody's portfolio. And he got together with his SmartVestor Pro that he uses, and he had him run the numbers back from 40 years, because that's the problem. A lot of investors look at just the last 10 years or the last 20 years, and so he had him do 40 years. And so it turns out that even with the international, he made more money than not if he hadn't had the international at all. And the reason is that because the international tends to shoot way up if all the other categories are down. So it basically it works out and actually makes you a little bit more money than that. But what I do, since my dumb butt did not do Dave's stuff early enough in life, and I started saving for retirement later, I have done a Dave-approved strategy of being more aggressive in investing. And so I have most of my stuff in, most of it is in Nasdaq and the tech stocks. And so if that's going to continue to be going down, I might have to, readjust that. And put more into be more into like an S&P type of thing, which I do have some of those as well. When I was first investing, I did a bunch of different like I think I have 4 large cap funds, and when I found the good one, I just stopped contributing to the other ones, but I still left the same amounts in there. I didn't cash out of those and then put everything into that new one that I found that I like. Alrighty, so this from CNN Business. Delta turned flight around midair, saying China's new COVID cleaning rules are unworkable. So Delta Airlines flight originating in Seattle and heading to Shanghai last week turned around midair because of a change in cleaning rules at the China airport, the airline said. If it had landed in Shanghai, Delta said the new rules would have caused substantial delays. Interesting. I bet the people on the plane were happy about that. It was a December 21st flight. Do you remember? The 21st night of December. The details of the new cleaning rules remain unclear. How long? Let's see. Some passengers in the flight were left with expired COVID-19 test results and outdated U.S. visas, citing Chinese media reports. I wonder what... I wonder how far it got before it turned around. It said mid-air, which, it says mid in the title, which makes you think, well, it got halfway there and then turned around. So don't know about that. It doesn't say how far they got, but that's interesting as always, or I would not have done a story on it, featured it on the Aftershow for you kids. All right, this from sfgate.com. This is based out of San Francisco. It is a newspaper there, I believe. And San Francisco-based DoorDash is requiring engineers to deliver food, and they're furious. Engineers didn't sign up to be no delivery people, I guess. DoorDash, the food delivery app based out of San Francisco, is requiring all its non-delivery employees, including CEO Tony Zhu, I think. That's how you pronounce that. To do a dash once a month. And some employees are seemingly furious. Now, once a month, that's probably not too much to ask, especially if you have a cushy engineering job with the DoorDash. But you know, I mean, they didn't sign up for that probably. MarketWatch first reported the WeDash program, which was launched when the service was founded, is making its return in January after being paused during the pandy. So they didn't have to do it during the pandy. So the engineers got complacent and they weren't expecting they would have to do that again. So then when you try to, when you let that go and then you try to put it back in, they don't like it. But a 1,500 comment thread on Blind, the anonymous social media platform for techies and other white-collar types, how do I not know about that, was started last week by one disgruntled DoorDash worker. An engineer with a reported total compensation, or TC for the kids, because they don't have time to say total compensation, of $400,000 a year, griped about the responsibility of having to do once a month delivery. So I mean, is that like you have to do it the whole day, or you just have to take one thing from one place to one place and then you're done? Then you can go back to your engineering job maybe. What the actual language? I didn't sign up for this. There was nothing in the offer letter job description about this. Fair enough. Oh. Blind requires all users to register using an email for the company they're employed with, meaning the likelihood of this post being falsified are slim. Alrighty. Not acceptable in any way. Anyway is 2 words right there. And I realize that I'm a hypocrite kind of on that, because every day right here should be 2 words, but after Christopher Pittman made me this, I must have been so happy that he took an interest in what I was doing and provided me with this banner among all the other logos and stuff that he gave to me. I didn't notice it, so I will, next time I talk to him though, I'll see if it would be too much trouble for him to redo the, to pull up this and just change that basic, just put a little space in there. All right, where was I? Got distracted. Actually, that's about it for that we need for this probably. They just don't like it. The money employees make during deliveries will be donated to a non-profit organization, the spokesman said. Spokesperson for DoorDash told MarketWatch that this employee's post did not represent the views of the company. Obviously it didn't. Oh wait, for employees unable to do deliveries, there are other programs in place to work with service employees and businesses. The program was launched, a spokesperson said, to learn firsthand how the technology products we build empower local economies, which in turn helps us build a better product and therefore building a better tomorrow. Employees then gain credits through these services, which are reportedly built into an annual review. Fun times. All right. Okay. Yep. So that's it. Let's see what we have for upcoming streams. I might do a bonus old man video gaming tonight. But regardless, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, the Ramsey Show Aftershow show. Hey, that's this show. And I'll be doing that, also on the next 3 days, even though I'll be live, even though the Ramsey Show is going to be a replay each of those days. Next new Ramsey Show is on the January 3rd. Let's see, we have tomorrow, no set time, Curse of Oak Island, Diet Coke Island. The Curse of Oak Island recap. There actually is no Curse of Oak Island episode tonight, not a new one anyway. They are showing some reruns, but there's not a new one. There is in its place an episode of The Curse of Oak Island: Digging Down, which is like an interview show, It's different. It's probably like recap some things, and it also lets you see how they film The Curse of Oak Island. And so I will watch that and see if there is anything, if that needs to be recapped, I will. Otherwise, the next new episode of Curse of Oak Island is next Tuesday night, and the recap would be up Wednesday. So there may not be one tomorrow because there's no new Curse of Oak Island. I'll have to check out the Digging Down episode that they are airing. Wednesdays and Saturdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Old Man Video Gaming. Like I said, I might do one tonight. I don't know if it would be at 8 p.m. or not. It'll just be spontaneous. Think about playing Uncharted. I hooked my PlayStation 4 up through the router so that I could play that on my computer. How about that? And that's how you can stream much cheaper than most of the big gamers do it, where they have a video capture card capturing the video from the PlayStation, instead of just basically you just beam it to the computer. Let's see. So that's maybe tonight I might do that. But then Wednesday and Saturday nights I'll definitely be playing something. 8 p.m. Old Man Video Gaming. Mondays 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I alternate tech support and Ramsey coach support, and that is me going to the affiliated subreddit, either r/tech support or r/Dave Ramsey, and I answer questions from there based on my 20 plus years of being a PC repair tech. And my Ramsey coach training. I do one of them one week and then one of them the other week. I just did Ramsey coach support last night, so next Mondays will be tech support. All right, and whenever Bella wants to, we do father-daughter video gaming. Whenever she wants to stream that, we do that, and it may move some other shows around, but it won't affect the Aftershow show because that's too early in the day for her and for me as well. And the Curse of Oak Island recap wouldn't be affected anyway because that's a pre-recorded video. One of the few pre-recorded things that I do. Alrighty. Let me give my plugs again and we will get out of here. See, that's the PlayStation remote play stream test there. I did The Last of Us 2, which is my favorite game. I just think I did about 20 minutes of it. Schedule free consultation is up in the top of the chat and in the video description, or you can just click this link and that will take you to Calendly. You just click right there. You click on the day you want. You can change it to January or February or March, and you can click the date. Then you can click the time, and it will let me know when you would like to take advantage of your free financial coaching consultation. This one is the PayPal link, and that way you can show your love for all things Coach Steve Money by clicking send, and it will take you to log into your PayPal account, and then you can, this is a part of PayPal, as you can see, paypal.com/PayPal me Coach Steve Money, and you can see the little lock right there. That means it's a secure web page. But as I said, so then you log into your PayPal account, and then that will let you send me whatever amount of money you desire to me. Nothing turned away. I'm not too good for small amounts. Okay. Instagram and Twitter. I don't really do anything on Twitter. I think I have like 3 followers on there. Nobody ever adds me on Twitter anyway. So Instagram is Coach Steve Money. Come on, there it is. So, and actually posted a little bit before Christmas. That's Wally adding some lights to the Christmas tree. He came around to do that. I appreciate that, Wally, because I'm very busy. Didn't have time to do my own tree. Let's see. And I think that's it. Oh, email CoachSteveMoney@gmail.com, and you can email me about anything I've talked about today, anything that is... Look at that. I got 2 subscribers today. How about that? 2 subscribers. And that's not just today. That's since I started the after show today. That's fun. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. There's the aforementioned Ramsey Coach support that I did last night. And there's the Oak Island playlist. And as you can see, that one got 7.4 thousand views. So a lot of these subscribers and a lot of the views lately are due to Curse of Oak Island. So thank you, History Channel, for that. Alrighty, and then we end it by saying make smart financial decisions. And yes, this should be 2 words, but it's 1 word on this. Make smart financial decision every day. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. Might do a bonus old man video gaming. You never know. Subscribe, like, click the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I go live or post a pre-recorded video like the Curse of Oak Island recaps. Thanks. Good night.